The special atmosphere of a European night at Ibrox. The teams take the field to a capacity crowd. Rangers have coped with UEFA's 3 foreigners rule by including Alexei Mikhalichenko, Mark Hateley and Peter Houstra in the starting lineup. With one of the men deemed to be a European specialist, Trevor Stephen, still not match fit, and Stuart McCall is a late absentee with tonsillitis. But there are still 10 internationals in that lineup, the odd man out being John Brown, who cost a mere £350,000 from Dundee in 1988. And he's been one of Rangers' big successes this season, starting in midfield, but recently reverting to central defence beside skipper Richard Gough. And there's the Lyngby team, selected by the new coach, Michael Schaefer, following the resignation last week of Kent Carlson. Not too many household names there, but look out for Denmark's number 2 goalkeeper, Kim Brodersen, and Klaus Christiansen, wearing number 5. The 24-year-old was a huge success in Denmark's European Championship winning team in Sweden. The Nigerian international, Emeka Ezoigo, is acquiring a fine reputation as a defensive marker, and he's expected to take on the responsibility of looking after Mark Hateley this evening. And the referee is Jaap Wielenberg, Holland's number 1 referee, and a man who has handled around 24 internationals. The European Champions Cup gets underway at Ibrox, with Lyngby kicking off. Known, I may say, in Denmark as Lyngby, but for the purposes of this occasion will remain Lyngby. Number 7, there is Henrik Riesom, expected to play wide on the right side of their midfield. So work there for John Brown. Number 3 pushing forward is Morten Vikhorst, who'll play in central midfield for Lyngby. So Rangers with Dave McPherson at right back, Gough and Brown in central defence, David Robertson on the left. Here's Ian Ferguson, relishing this new opportunity to rebuild his Ibrox career after so much injury and illness. So he really has made a very good impact in recent matches, Ferguson. So for Lyngby, it's really a rebuilding job, having lost 3 of their top players at the end of the championship winning season last year, and now coping with a series of injuries which have made life very difficult for Michael Schaefer, their coach. This is young Lars Hammer, the 19-year-old, and a good attacking move by Vikhorst. That was well blocked by Gorham, and an early warning for Rangers. Well, 2 youngsters there combining. It was Lars Hammer, number 9, who started the move with some good control. The pass found Vikhorst, and he found his way past John Brown, and that was a very testing shot for Andy Gorham early in the match. Well, that will certainly give Lyngby some encouragement. Riesom will take this corner kick. And another very good effort there, first time played in by Morten Nielsen, another youngster, just 20 years old in the Lyngby ranks. And there is a little worrying feeling around the stadium that the supporters at least think this is a match which Rangers will win with some comfort. That may well be dangerous. Kim Brodersen in goal, hoping to be watched by the Danish international manager Richard Møller, who is expected within the stadium tonight. McCoy was presented with a golden boot before the match, and will be trying to justify that as the night wears on. Ian Ferguson's pass is Houstra in space. It's a great chance for Rangers. Houstra's change of pace, carrying him forward. That's very good goalkeeping by Brodersen. Got a lot of encouragement there for Rangers, and Houstra certainly showing an excellent change of pace there to reach the byline. Good control here. You see how he changes pace to go past his defender, and was well blocked by Brodersen. Rothenborg, Riesom, playing into space there for Hammer, who is very quick, but the pass was delayed long enough to allow Brown and Robertson to escort that back to Gorham. That's a good hit back on by Hateley. There's McCoy trying to play the ball into the box early for Hateley. There's Oigo. Hammer. Risom. Good dummy there by Nielsen, allowing the ball to go through there to Larsson. Nielsen too, very sprightly there. Taking on Goff. Good play by Nielsen. Excellent play by young Morten Nielsen. Taking on such an experienced defender as Richard Goff with great confidence. And with marked success on that occasion. Well, the referee showed the yellow card there to Erik Larsson. Now, what that was about, I'm not entirely certain. Time wasting, probably. Headed away by Brown. Haustra forced Gothenburg to hurry. What a good pass he released when he reached the ball. And a fine effort by Jorgensen, well saved by Gordon. Well, the Rangers defence being reminded again of the difficulty of coping here. Risom and Haitley clash. The referee on the spot, waving play on with Makalichenko in possession. Back heel with Robertson. Erik Larsson lets it run, but what an anxious moment that was for Rangers. What a good header by Jorgensen. Weghorst takes the return there from Jorgensen. Hammer racing into the box. Is Weghorst. And David Robertson went across to make the block. Well, Weghorst again showing that rangy stride, attacking the Rangers defence. David Robertson came to the rescue of Rangers. Some anxious faces there. Haitley's header down, away by Christiansen. Goff and Haitley going for the same ball. This is Ferguson. Not a bad tipping volley that from Ferguson. After that little spell of treatment. Well, the clearance finding its way. It was well controlled there by Ian Ferguson. Haitley's header. This is Hammer, robbed by Makalichenko. Showing his two-footedness with that very good pass. Haustra couldn't get the better of Nielstrup. Nielsen to Weghorst. Durant, McCoist. Now McPherson. Haustra. Ian Ferguson hanging back there to provide an angle. David Robertson may try to use his pace here, going outside Risom. But Risom is quick himself. That's a good reverse pass. Here's Makalichenko. Chances on now. They couldn't have been closer. McCoist was inches away from the opening goal. Expression all over his face, but just look at the quality of the pass here from David Robertson. Makalichenko's alive to that. Drilled the ball across. McCoist couldn't make contact. Well, what a good ball from David Robertson. Makalichenko going in behind the Lyngby defence. There's Jorgensen with Brown only to beat. Jorgensen now going at Andy Gorham. Still a chance on for Lyngby. Blocked in the end by Brown. Wielstrup. Fine play by Wielstrup, but rushed that final effort. Johnny Wielstrup may have some stamina problems later in the game. His lack of match practice, but certainly strong there, challenging McPherson. Well, there's the Lyngby bench, and I reckon their coach Michael Schaefer will be pretty happy at this stage of the match. Plenty of space here for Brown. The Danes quite content to leave the ball with the Rangers back four. And mark up tightly in midfield and attack. Here's Brown again. It's a good cross. The header there by Lyngby. 1-0 to Rangers. Mark Hateley injured in the process. But a superbly constructed goal, and it was the intrusion of John Brown into attack which made all the difference. Robertson's pass. Brown continued the run, having started to move himself. Whipped over that excellent cross, and what a good diving header there by Mark Hateley, leaving Broderson helpless. And Ezoigo, we'll see here, came clattering into Hateley as he was in the act of heading that ball for goal. His efforts thoroughly appreciated by the Rangers supporters. Rottenborg. Ferguson looking for Hateley, getting the better of Christiansen for pace. McCoy waits in the middle. Credit due there to Ezoigo for the quality of his defending. But the pace of Hateley, too much for Christiansen. Played in there by Hateley. There was McCoy with Ezoigo sliding in with a tackle. So we're approaching the final minute of the first half. Rangers press for a second goal, punched away by Broderson. Good play again by Ferguson. This is Haustra. And it's missed to the far post by Richard Goff. Stole away from his marker, did extremely well to get to that. But what a difference that might have made. Played in there by Haustra. Goff at full stretch. And so frustrating for the Rangers captain. The goalkeeper clearly beaten. Goff to McPherson. Haustra, we're into injury time in the first half. Goff into space there for Ferguson. This is Brown. And referee Gyllenborg brings the first half to an end. The first half has turned out to be satisfactory for Rangers, thanks to that brave diving header by Mark Hateley in 39 minutes after the excellent work from John Brown, who went charging forward here. There was the first pass. David Robertson played the ball up the line there. Brown continued the run. He wasn't picked up well enough. Whipped over that excellent cross, and Hateley's brave diving header has made such a difference to this European Cup tie for Rangers. Lyngby, a very useful side though. It'll be a fascinating second half, but at half time it's Rangers 1, Lyngby 0. Rangers would have felt mightily relieved, I reckon, at getting that opening goal shortly before the interval, and they'll be looking now to capitalise on that early in the second half, because Lyngby Bold Club have already shown enough to indicate that they will be difficult opponents, especially in Denmark. There are no changes for the second half. David Robertson played the setting up pass for that goal from Hateley to release John Brown on the left. This is Vikhorst. Inside is Oigo. Larsson on the left. Now Wielstrup. Here's Oigo. Rangers are funneled back to defend. Here's Vikhorst. Now Morten Nielsen. Brown intercepted, but it's back with Wielstrup, and this is very frustrating for the Rangers supporters, and no doubt for the players also. But the possession play of the Danes is very accomplished. Here's Vikhorst, brought down by Goff. Big lanky number 3 with a very good touch. And he certainly has caused a number of problems. 21 years old only. A player of genuine promise. Goff marshalling the Rangers defence. Wielstrup again with a set piece. It's an excellent ball. Headed on by Goff. Well, the ball was played in there by Reesum. Izoigo couldn't control his effort. Very athletic figure in that Lyngby defence. Blow in the head there for Ian Durant from Vikhorst. Mikalichenko to Ferguson. Durant appears to be all right, and Hafley is onside, away from the keeper. Very good clearance on the line by Reesum. Pressure is still on. David Robertson drilling the ball in. Here's McPherson. Almost there on the penalty kick there as he went past Lawson. Well, an opportunity passes Rangers by there. So the ball played in there by Ian Ferguson for Hafley. Misjudged there for the first time by Broderson. And Reesum did well on the line. McPherson to Houstra. No way past Larsson on that occasion. Here's Ian Durant. Houstra. Not much space in that area of the field, but Houstra is showing excellent control. The pass goes just behind Durant. Get a chance now though, Durant and Houstra. It's Houstra. And that was Izoigo, who made a tremendous save on the line. Well, the referee says the last touch came off Hafley. Well, an error in defence. Houstra pushed Durant out of the way, played that inside. And Hafley, pressurised by Izoigo, to turn the ball behind for the goal kick. Vikhorst getting the better of Durant in midfield. Here's Izoigo. And an away goal for Lyngby would be disastrous for Rangers. Space here for Robertson to exploit. His fleetness of foot exploiting the defence once again. Larsson's header. Applause there for David Robertson. Here's Durant. Well, McCoist electing to dummy that rather than have a little touch on. Well, Durant becoming more and more involved. McCoist trying extremely hard to shake off Christiansen. Poor clearance. Houstra to Ian Ferguson. Not a bad effort by Ferguson. He made up his mind early to take on Gothenburg and head for the shooting area. Vikhorst robbed by Houstra. That's towards Hafley. Izoigo is there first again. And the goalkeeper deciding not to treat that as anything other than a pass back. Oh, beautiful control from Nielsen. Good play from Ferguson. He's winning over these Rangers supporters all right. Off goes McCoist. Fine play by McCoist. Well, he certainly fooled the goalkeeper, Kim Broderson, who clearly believed that Christiansen would get the better of McCoist here. A very good effort, and the goalkeeper was out of position suddenly. McCoist pressurising Christiansen and forcing that error. Houstra to McCoist. Here's Dave McPherson. Durant. Up goes Hafley with Izoigo. Chance on here for Ferguson. Brilliant save by Broderson. The danger not yet over. Well, in fact, the ball kept in play by Houstra. Impeded there by Christiansen, surely. The linesman's flag is up for a free kick against Christiansen for the body check. There, what a good effort this was from Ian Ferguson. is supposed to be his weaker side, the left. And that opportunity goes a-begging again, and Rangers have to start again with this free kick on the byline, with Goff and McPherson in the area. Pushing there, Goff and McPherson. Well, it looked as though Goff was actually pushing McPherson there to try to get to the ball. Dave McPherson has scored once this season for Rangers. Brown getting up well, but the header reaches Larsson. That's a miscue. Ian Ferguson. Forced to go back because of the very good organised marking of the Danes. Good running by Durant. Forced across the sweeper, Gothenburg. Durant trying to link with Haitley. Mikalichenko deliberately back there to Goff, I'm sure. Zoigo strong in that challenge on Haitley, matching the Rangers striker physically in every department. McPherson did well. So did Brown. Here's Haustra with Wielstra. Goal kick has been given. Well, the referee, Wielenberg, took up excellent position there. I reckon he was right about that ball coming off Haustra. Nielsen to Christiansen. It's a careless one. Haustra to Haitley. That's back for Haustra. It's a brilliant finish from Peter Haustra. Rangers are two ahead, and while they found it going difficult, they produced a couple of genuine quality goals. That was the second. Carelessness by Christiansen. Haustra to Haitley. That was the return, and the neatest of finishes to beat Kim Brodersen in the Lyngby goal. There's Haustra. It's a great return ball, this, from Haitley. Into the space for Haustra. The goalkeeper was totally committed. And the Dutchman, Peter Haustra, makes it 2-0. McCoist had his jersey held. Played through by Haustra for Haitley. Oh, once again, Zoigo comes careering in. The little exchange there between the two players. Certainly not the best of pals, I think it's fair to say that. So Haitley reacted rather sluggishly to that. As Zoigo went in, the tangle of legs resulted. Keeper flapping at that. Here's Mikalichenko. Trying to make room for the cross, but denied the space. This is Gothenburg. Sweeper. Weghorst trying to hold off McPherson. He's done so successfully. That was a clear push. It's a free kick to Lyngby, and Morten Weghorst showing once again what an accomplished young player he is. Looks ungainly, but when the ball's at his feet, he is very useful. Yes, Wielström. Rather ambitious. Swept away there by Haustra for McCoist. And Brodersen's arrival made a huge difference there as Durant attempts the long-range effort. That is a great recovery saved by Brodersen. Well, Ian Durant had every reason to believe that he had succeeded with that effort. The goalkeeper is in serious trouble, I think. What a fine shotted goal this was by Durant. It was certainly going in. The goalkeeper beating the ball away and careering into the post. Well, he may have done some damage here. Ribs, the shoulder, the side of the head, all colliding there with the post. Just look at the angle here, no target at all. And as the ball is released, the keeper realises he's in trouble, starts to sprint. He did extremely well with the save. Well, he's back on his feet again. Perhaps a shade groggy. Durant to Ferguson. Durant again. Here's Haustra. It's a great ball in. Beaten away by Broderson. Acrobatic effort there by Ferguson. Ferguson again looking for Haustra, who switched over to the left. And Haustra's clear of the goalkeeper. The whistle had gone now. It wouldn't have counted in any event. Haustra penalised for pushing as they got to the ball there. Well, there was Haustra, and he's got the better of the goalkeeper, but after an illegal challenge. Well, the crowd appears to be resigned to a 2-0 victory, which means that the trip to Denmark in 2 weeks' time will still be somewhat hazardous. And there's no time for a third goal. The final whistle goes. There's polite applause around the stadium. It wasn't a vintage Rangers performance, but it was a vintage goal from Peter Haustra. It came in 67 minutes. The Rangers were looking for a badly needed second goal. Christiansen of all fuel made that mistake, playing the ball across his own defence. Haustra played this 1-2 with Hafley and produced the neatest of finishes to beat Kim Broderson in goal and allow Rangers to head for Denmark, courtesy of Mark Hafley's first half goal, Haustra's second half goal. A 2-goal lead to take to Denmark. It won't be easy, but it might be a good enough cushion. But on the night, Rangers deserving a victory. The final score, Rangers 2, Lyngby 0.